Alright, welcome back to the channel. This is everyone's game, and this is going to be the Women's Super League team review for round 13, as well as the team selection for round 14. We're going to go right into the lineup, see who consisted of the team, who was on the bench, and the amount of points that each player contributed towards our overall score for round 13. So in goal, we had Karima Benama. She didn't play, she wasn't in the starting 11, so no points from our keeper this week. Moving on to the defense, we have Rhea Percival. Tottenham played Manu and they lost 3-0, so 3 points from Rhea Percival. Moving on to Alex Greenwood. Manchester City, they played Arsenal 1-1. We got some points from Alex Greenwood. She had a lot of touches, a lot of passes, and she would have also had some clearances as well. So all in all, we got 10 points from Alex Greenwood. Hannah Blundell, again, Manu would have played Tottenham, so they won 3-0 clean sheet points as well as match appearance points. Moving on to the midfield, we had Jessie Fleming. Chelsea would have played Brighton, and that match I remember watching it, and it was excellent. Brighton's performance in that match, excellent. So obviously would have wanted more from Chelsea, from our mids and our forwards from Chelsea. However, Brighton performed. They came out that day, and that's literally, it was a top tier match, and we couldn't get more from the Chelsea mids and the Chelsea players. However, they really tried, and they were unlucky. Literally, they were unlucky not to get a goal. But moving on to Izzy Christiansen, Everton played West Ham. They lost 3-0. We got some points from Izzy Christiansen, where we're still getting points. That's one of the advantages of this scoring system. Even when they don't play, when they don't score or assist, you still get points. Moving on to Plumtree, Leicester City would have played Aston Villa 2-1. We have some points from Plumtree. 46 passes, 2 shots, 1 on target, 2 clearances, 1 interception, 7 recoveries. So again, the point system, I'm a big fan of this point system. It works for players who put in the work, put in the effort, but they were unfortunate to not get a goal or assist in the particular match. Moving on to Deanna Rose. Redden played Birmingham City. Deanna Rose would have gotten an assist. So I'm really happy with the performance. I'm getting some good scores from all of the players, from most of the players. And Deanna Rose, I brought her in because she's been putting in the work and getting some points for the team. So moving on to the forwards, we have Vivian Medema. Arsenal would have played Arsenal played Man City this week, so they drew 1-1. I would love to get some more points from Vivian Medema. I have her in my team because she is a proven goal scorer. However, nothing this week, and I think she also got a yellow card in this game. Yeah, she also got a yellow card in this game, so that would have deducted 1 point from her point total. And she's in my team because she scores, because she assists, she contributes in the game. So that's just what I need from her going forward. All right, moving on to Alatoon. They played Tottenham, they won. Alatoon got an assist. She's an asset for the team. I'm not too sure how long I can keep all of the forwards that I have in my team, because when you see the bench, you would see I probably have at least one more forward, and I have another forward in my lineup. So that's 4 forwards, and I can't play 4 forwards. So I basically have someone in my team, and they're almost never gonna be in the lineup based on how the formation rules are. My last forward that was in my lineup, Justine Van Havermaet, and she performed 17 points from Justine. And I had brought in Justine this week, literally for round 13. I brought in Justine, and it was because of her previous scores, I believe. We'll talk about Justine a little later. Megan Walsh, she just played it all that day, so she held up the defense. Defense was putting in the work, but also she had a lot of saves, a lot of clearances that prevented Chelsea from scoring that day. 15 points on the bench as well, Grace Fisk. I really have Grace Fisk because she's cheap enough to have me to allow me to have the four defenders that I need to have in the team, but she was never really a player that I had my eye on to be in my starting 11. However, after her performance this weekend, after reconsider, and I more than likely have to see if I can start her almost every week now. We'll see how that affects my formation. Samke was in the Asian Cup. She couldn't play, so she was my last sub simply because I want her in my team, but she's not gonna be here for round 13 or round 14. So I think she might be available for round 14. But overall, we got 87 points. My I did drop about 26 places or 26 places. So from 119th, I went now to 145, but that's fine. We'll make it up. But good performance from the team overall. Would love some more, especially from my midfield. They put in some good performances, put on some points on the board. However, I would like more from my mid as well as Vivian Medema. And I do have a goalkeeper situation to sort out because my one of my goalkeepers haven't been starting in the last couple of matches. So let's talk about Justine. Without a doubt, Justine is the star player of the week. 17 points within the last five five rounds, because even though it's round 7 to 13, two of the matches have been postponed due to COVID and they have not been played yet. But over the last 5 rounds, she has had at least four double-digit point tallies based on passes, chances created, clearances. Although she's only had one goal and two assists, she has been putting in the passes, putting in the clearances, 26 clearances, 20, 29 total defensive returns over the 5 game weeks. So Justine has been exceptional, priced really well as well. So that's why she's in my team. Star player of this week, Justin Van Havermaet. She is priced 250,000 euros. Right now, she has 94 fantasy points in total. These are her stats for this current game week. So 3 key passes, 4 chances created, 5 clearances, and a goal. Moving on, let's create our round 14 team. This is the round 14 team as is. No transfers has been made yet. But looking at the fixtures, we have some great fixtures to look forward to. We have exciting fixtures. We basically have the first and third team going at it, top of the table clash, as well as a relegation zone battle, because Birmingham and Leicester are going at it, 11th and 12th place right now. So we're gonna see who we might want to switch, who's coming off the bench, who's staying on the bench, and if we're making a transfer. Like I stated before, the transfers don't roll. So if I don't make a transfer in this round, I would only have one transfer in round 15. All right, so in goal, we have Kramer. Man City is playing Chelsea, but she hasn't been playing. She hasn't been featuring in the starting lineup. So that might be something I want to look forward to change, but I'm not too sure yet. Megan Walsh has been a fantastic backup goalkeeper. However, I would like to have two goalkeeping options. Looking at the team, some problems that I have 4 forwards. I could never put 4 forwards in my starting lineup. So that might be something that I want to change. I don't need 4 forwards. I don't need an additional forward sitting on the bench when I can have another midfield option or another defensive option. Sam Kerr, she's back from the Asian Cup, so she may play this week. I think this week I'll focus on changing my forward, and then in later weeks we'll see if Kramer comes back in the starting 11. If not, I'll possibly take her out as well and get a different goalkeeper. All right, so let's look at my transfers for now. Rachel Williams, Tottenham forward, again, just way too many forwards. She's been putting in some goals, putting in the assists. However, I really want to hold on to Samke and Vivian Medema. And right now, Justine is really performing in the last couple of rounds, Rachel Williams have not been starting. So this is purely based on form for the last couple of weeks. Her points tally has been either 2 or none since she hasn't been starting. In round 4, she put up 20 points. Incredible. However, after that, hasn't really been adding much value to my team. I'm more than likely gonna transfer Rachel Williams out for I'm more than likely taking Rachel Williams out for Katerina Skitkova, a West Ham midfielder, because I'm really trying to stay away from bringing in another forward, and right now the defenses aren't appealing to me. So I'm gonna bring in another midfield option, and it might be a bit of points chasing, but Katerina got 20 points in the previous round, had a goal, two total shots, 46 passes, one clearance. All right, so in the last game, 20 points, one goal, some clearances, a lot of touches, a lot of passes. She's on corners as well. Again, points chasing. However, I think in the last couple of fixtures, she's been performing, and she seems like a good option to bring into my team now, especially where I want to strengthen my midfield and my current forward options, such as Sam Kerr, Vivian Medema, Justine, they are proven goal scorers. So, and Rachel she hasn't been starting in the last couple of fixtures. So, this seems like a good switch for my team. It will strengthen my midfield and hopefully add more points to my tally. So this is the final selection we have. I'm leaving Karima in the goal. If she doesn't play, Megan Walsh will be the backup. And Arsenal and Man U, again, it's a top of the table clash. First and third are going at it. So I expect there to be goals. How many, I'm not sure, but I would rather not have a Man U defender playing. And I also think the Arsenal defense is going to be strong. So I'd rather also not have one of the Man U forwards as well, because it may be cancelling out points. All right, so we're gonna leave Hannah Blundell and Ella Toon on the bench. We're gonna also put Dion Rose on the bench while leaving Justine. I believe she can score against Everton. And we're putting in Katerina Skitkova in the midfield. So I feel like it's a stronger team. I'm not too sure who I'm gonna captain. I might captain Jessie Fleming again or captain Sam Kerr. I'm not too sure because they're also playing Man City, and Man City is ranked fifth at this point, I believe. So they're all really close. So I'm really not too sure who to captain. Might just captain Sam Kerr, might just captain Jessie Fleming. I'm kind of unsettled about that right now. However, this is the final team. Hopefully, I can reach 100 points or more in this current round and then look to surpassing 100, getting back into 120, 130, those kind of ranges. All right, so this is my round 14 team. I feel like it's a strong team. It looks like a stronger midfield to me. So thank you for watching. This has been the round 14 team selection. We'll come back with a round 15 team selection as well as review of this current team. Stay tuned for more from everyone's game, and thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and show some support.